Yeah, check it out, man. It's your boy Akon. When I ain't in your city, I'm doing it way big right here with Nikki Z. Let's get that thing popping, boy.
Now, the first thing, let's just start with the basics. Where did you get the name Collie Buddz? How did that start?
It came from when I was younger. My mom used to call me Colin because my name's Colin. So the Collie thing was from jump, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the Buddz just kind of came in afterwards. So, I mean, it's been from my childhood, you know? The rest is history.
Now, you actually grew up in Bermuda, is that right?
Yeah, Bermuda, yeah.
Tell me about, being in Bermuda and getting that music bud. That music, oh, hear me go with the buds, right? Music buzz. Tell me about how you actually started getting into it professionally.
Yeah, well, my brother's a DJ, so, I mean, and from as long back as I can remember, I remember coming home from primary school, and my brother, Smokey, be on the turntables, like playing, on my mom's old turntables. He'd go out and buy some records, and so it just kind of, every time I come home, he'd be on the turntables, and it was only reggae music. Like, I just popped up until, later on, but it was all about dancehall and reggae music, so I got into it from jump. And that's where it all came from. Just back in the day, I remember going to dance scene like Trooper and Stone Love and all those, songs coming down to Bermuda. And so from then, it filtered into my music, because I wanted to be an artist and whatnot. So I started writing lyrics and singing to myself. And then, you know what I mean? And then I got studio time. And it just all kind of, I don't know, it's just where it came from. Like, I'm still stunned that I'm on tour right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy.
There was something you said that really stuck in my head, and you were saying it's the networking, it's the marketing. A lot of artists in dancehall and JA alone, no matter how much they think they're marketing, don't seem to reach half as far as you've reached. Why do you think that is?
You know what? It's still a kind of a mystery to me. I think, I don't know what it is with I mean, it's a business, you know what I mean? You gotta treat it as a business. And to get out there, you know what I mean? Like, you might take some shows that are like less money than you really want, but you gotta take those shows just because you're gonna hit a fan base that you haven't tapped into yet. You know what I mean? You just keep doing shows, you keep hustling and doing all these things for little money, because in the end, you know what I mean, it all works out and it all, evens out and all that there. And I think the internet is a big part of things.
Yeah.
You gotta be on there, you gotta be tweeting, you gotta be on your Facebook hard, like, you know what I mean? Keep fans knowing what you're doing and keeping the new music out there and all that there. So I mean, it's a business, and I'm still learning. We all learning, like, but I mean, I'm that I have a great team.
Mm-hmm.
Pee Wee, Kevin, Dino, my brother Smokey. I mean, the team is going hard, like, you know what I mean? DJ Genie, Dog, you know what I mean? Shadyville Caribbean. It's it's a blessing to have a team.
And that's a beautiful thing, because I think what you said is so true. And that's something that a lot of artists don't realize. Sometimes those promo shows are not just about you making a dollar. It's about you building fans. And I think that's what a lot of artists are missing right now. They have people who like their songs, but they don't have fans.
If you don't show up for a show, or you know what I mean, you don't impress them, like, that's where it all comes from. These fans are that's the reason why you're on tour. So you got to cater to the fans. You got to cater to the promoters that want to bring you out, even if it's for, you know what I mean, pennies.
Yeah.
You still got to take it. You got to take that risk and, you know what I mean, build your fan base from scratch. You know what I mean? So I think we build a solid foundation, and, the sky's the limit from now,
Did you expect to get a lot of the fight that I know you've received when you first started? Because I know when I first heard that track, finally the herb come around, even I, to a point, was on a hater side going like, where did this guy come from? You know what I mean? Like, so I mean, how did you deal with that and still focus on just doing what you came to do?
Yeah, I mean, at first I was kind of hurt, you know what I mean? It's like, you come out as an artist, like, just doing what you do and for the love of the music, and, but there's so much hatred revolved around music. Like, I mean, if you don't like the music or you don't like the person that sings it, then don't listen to you know what I mean? Yeah. But then again, you kind of learn to build level skin, and you just there's haters. There's gonna be haters forever, like.
Yeah.
So it's just keep doing what you're doing for the love of the music, and if people appreciate your music, then you build more fans and you go in the right direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of going around it.
You know, my son loves you without even knowing your name, and I'm going to tell you why. My son is in love with the WWE, and moreover, he's in love with Kofi Kingston. And the song that Kofi Kingston comes out to happens to be sung by you.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. How did that happen?
That's crazy how that came about. You know, the WWE, I was on tour, I think I was out in Germany, and they gave my manager a call while I was out there, and they said they were interested in getting a track done because Kofi Kingston, you know, who's from, where's he from? Ghana, I think.
Yeah.
But they make him out to seem like, you know, a Jamaican, you know,
Yeah.
which is all good, you know what I mean? So, but they hit me up, and they had a track already written and everything, and I listened to the track, and I liked it. So me and Dopes were working on the album at the same time, some songs. So I sent him the rhythm. I said, yo, can you put a spin on it? And I mean, he mashed the rhythm right up. Like, it made the song crazy. Like, I mean, when you hear that two coming in and you see the wrestlers jump in the ring, like, it's mad. It's pure energy.
Talk to me about this new album. What can we expect? What's going to be coming about with it?
Yeah, well, we're working on it at the moment, and it's coming along better than I expected. You know what I mean? The first album, I took my time with it, like, and it was kind of rush with the labels. You know what I mean? I tried to take as much time as I could before they wanted to put it out. You know, but this time we've had a couple years, and we've just been sorting through some tunes. I mean, dropping late summer, you know what I mean, around the summer vibes, but we're going to drop some more tunes in between now and then. But yeah, late summertime, the new album is coming out. Ain't got a name for it yet. Don't know the final date, but soon come. Twitter's the one to look for, you know what I mean?
Collie, you know, one of the things I don't really get to see you on are a lot of dance hall shows. Why do you think that the promoters don't book you there? Yeah,
well, I think we, as a team, we have, like, sort of crossover appeal.
Yeah.
You know, with the dancehall scene, it's kind of like, you know, I'm an outcast when it comes to that here. You know, I mean, because my music's all over the place. I'm not really a dancehall artist. I'm not really a conscious artist.
Right.
Like, I got everything in between. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard for promoters to book me on those real hardcore dancehall shows when they know, you know what I mean? It's that type of crowd coming.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and plus, like, I'm from Bermuda and, you know, white boy. I mean, it all plays a role in it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad, but, you know what I mean? That's how it goes. Like, so it's just up to me to, like, try and, you know, get back into that, you know, the core market. Like, I need to go spend some time in Jamaica and do some recording and, you know what I mean? If I want to get them shows. But, like, right now we're doing good. Like, we all over the world. We just came back from Dubai. You know, we're out here on the West Coast. I mean, everything's working out nice, man. I'm just doing what I love to do. You know, which is music. And so
that is definitely true. I mean, it is true. And it is kind of sad because even when I interviewed Sean Paul, it's like the same thing with him. You know, you can sell so many albums, you can sell platinum, you can sell as many as you want, but it still kind of hurts when, you know, the Caribbean on a whole still doesn't embrace what you do. You know, it's still hurtful.
Some people, I think it's fake. You know what I mean? Because I'm a white boy from Bermuda. That it's not real. It's not the real thing. It's not authentic. You know what I mean? I don't live that life that certain artists live, or you know what I mean? I'm not down in that mix of the dancehall. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It reflects on those shows that get booked for that type of style. Like, I mean, I love to be on those shows. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know, I love that style. Like, to me, like, you know what I mean? Touring on the West Coast, awesome. You know what I mean? All over the world is wicked. But, you know, I'd love to be in that. Cause, I mean, I grew up on this music. Like, you know what I mean? I'm still a fan of all the artists out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, it's all good. I just want to big up everybody out there, you know what I mean, that supported me from jump. You know, all the fans that never saw no color, you know what I mean, no where I'm from or anything like that, you know what I mean, just for the love of the music. All the fans that come to all my shows, you know what I mean, big up yourself. Bermuda, love you, you know what I mean, you, that's the reason why I'm here right now, is because the strength of my fan base in Bermuda. You know, a lot of haters down there, but that's all right. Love you too. And, yeah.
So big up to everybody in Bermuda. And we hope to hear from you all over the Caribbean really soon on the big dance hall shows. You promoters out there listening to this show, I'm talking to you. Yes, we want to see Collie Buddz, so make it happen. And we hope to talk to you soon on the show, okay?
Yo, respect. Nikki Z, love you.
Love you too. Oh, and don't forget, next year is the Caribbean Hot 30 Music Awards, and we're going to be looking for you to make an appearance.
I'll be there. Trust me, I'll be there.
All right, babes. Have a good one.
All right, you too. Bless.
Bye.
Nikki Z, the pretty.